Hey planner friends, how's it going? Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Ryan, and this is A Man with the Plans, and we are back in my Erin Condren Colorful Hourly here for a very special week. And that is because it is one of the most exciting weeks of the year for us planner people, especially those of us that will be headed to Go Wild 2019 in Las Vegas. Yes, it is my first Go Wild experience, and I'm so excited / slightly mortified about how this will go. I've heard so many great things from a lot of you that have gone in the past, and so I figured this planner week will probably be a little bit light on the initial plans, but I really want to go back and memory keep for this. So I actually went ahead and bought a kit from Krissyanne Designs, surprise, but I'm going to use this kit here. And it's kind of all Go Wild themed, so it says chase your wildest dreams, and it's got a little Las Vegas planner sleeve. And so I will use a lot of this today. And then I also bought this piece here, which is sort of like tickets on sale, got tickets, time off requests. And so I'll probably use half of these for this, packing list and those types of things, pack bags. Some of the stuff I'll use for next year, right? Like find my roommates, book my hotel, next year's location. So I will go ahead and put all of this down. And I think there's these colors are super fun. It's that like blue and pink purple here. So I'm going to be using some extra washi I got here. Maybe a little bit from the dreaded paper tape from Erin Condren. I think some of those play a little bit well. And plus Emily from Favorite Daughter Emily got me a cute little bundle here. Thank you again. Got these little playing cards. It says Wild, and then there's some little flight ones that I think will be perfect. So, as it rips. So as I mentioned, this is my first Go Wild, so I have no idea about how it's gonna go. I've watched some really good vlogs. Keisha Glam has some fun vlogs from 2018, and I'll leave them linked down below, and obviously I saw Emily's last year. So what I'm gonna do is probably put these down first at the bottom, chase your wildest dreams. I think this is just super cute, and I'm really looking forward to meeting a bunch of planner friends. If you're gonna be going, leave a comment down below, and make sure you find me and we'll say hi, take a selfie, whatever other fun planner shenanigans you'd like, because I'm so excited to meet a lot of you. So I know I haven't done a plan with me in a couple of weeks. I just haven't been really feeling planner inspired. So, you know, I'm hoping Go Wild will help sort of get me back on track with that, because, you know, it's gonna be wonderful. And the other thing that I'm gonna do also is try to stay on a budget for Vegas. I'm not a huge gambler, but, you know, I feel like I want to make sure that I can do this, because it can be a little bit expensive, and I know that's some people's concerns when they think about coming is, can I really afford all this? And so I'm going to do my best to try to stay on budget, and that way you can kind of see that you can come on the trip and still save some coin. So here we go. Wow, I had a lot better luck getting that down than I usually do. I think this is so cute. I love Krissyanne Designs stickers, but you already knew that. And said, while we're here, let's just stick this feller in its place. Ooh. I just love the font and all these things. I think it's so cute, so festive. That's a little bit crooked. Whatever, we'll just stick with it. Can't be perfect, can we? So yeah, I think this starts off beautifully in my opinion, and I do love that there's a little bit of the color change here in May. I wonder if I can sort of block these out if need be. Oh, I can. Okay, perfect. So we're just gonna do that. I have no idea what I'm doing, as most of my YouTube videos kind of go. I'm just playing by ear, having fun, seeing what works for me and what I like. And so let's go ahead and go from blue all the way over. Oh, we're coming back on Cinco de Mayo, who knew? So for some of the travel days, just to remind you, Go Wild is technically Thursday, Friday, Saturday, with Friday and Saturday being the two main days. Me and my friends are flying in on Wednesday, so that should be a lot of fun. But as I mentioned, this will also be more of a memory keeping for me after the day is all said and done and we're back home from our little adventure. Oh, see what I do there. So just so you know, if it looks a little bit light, that's intentional. I'll make do with that later on. Okay, so unfortunately for me, I do have a couple of days of real life before we get to Go Wild. So let's go ahead and fill in Monday and Tuesday. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I have a one-to-one with my boss. So let that sit for a minute. But yeah, I just think these sheets are so cute. You can see that there's a little planner sleeve, there's a slot machine, there's some poker, some playing cards, I mean. I don't know, I just think this is super fun. And so it'll be a good time to meet everybody and kind of just go on vacation. I've never really been to Vegas before, so it'll be nice to kind of be a tourist in a new place that I haven't been. I don't really have any other big travel for 2019, so I'm kind of excited to do something like this. So after that, I had a different meeting to discuss some things for work. And then the other thing that I also worked on today was I'm also filming this on Monday, so I worked on some process maps, and that was from, the top one is drying. We will go ahead and do this. Yeah, so I think this is gonna be a really fun color theme spread, you know. I ordinarily don't love pinks, but for some reason with the pairing of the light blue, it's working for me. And so what I'll do also here is I'll take this sort of thin washi that I got from the Favorite Daughter Shop's D-Stash a million years ago, and by a million years ago I mean like last year. But does this match? Yeah, sort of. I'll just lay down some skinny washi here to band off past it. And I have my trusty Duncan card here. Oh no! Oops. So this washi tends to take some serious paper with it if it sticks like that, so lesson learned in case you were planning on getting this kind. That's alright though, there'll be a sticker that goes over that, so no biggie. No biggie at all. Okay, so take that away. Lovely. Come on, get off. Yeah, and so I got a lot of work done today, which is nice. It was one of those like sort of desk days where you just hunker down and get all the things ironed out before you leave for vacation. We'll put something down over here. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and do one of these and just do sort of pre-wild. So while we let that sit, let's go ahead and see here what other things we should include. I will make sure to leave that sticker off. The other thing we'll do is I'm gonna put down the flight tracker. Our flight is at 2:55, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back it up a little bit. So yeah, I will also just let you know that I'm flying out with some fun planner peeps. You might have heard of them. Favorite Daughter Emily and Life's Ordinary Chaos Jody. We're traveling together. Little Minnesota squad flying out. So if you run into us, definitely go ahead and say hello. I know we're all looking forward to experiencing it. Emily has been to Go Wild before, but Jody and I, this will be our first time. So we really hope that you come and say hello and have fun with all of us, because I have no idea what to expect, but I just know it's gonna be a blast. So we've got a lot of fun stuff happening over here. There's gonna be a lot of good things happening before we go, but obviously there's lots of work that needs to get done. And so what I'm gonna do is also take one of these, this is the Go Your Own Way. I use this in a bunch of other kits from a while ago. But I'm just gonna take the little airplane overlay. You can kind of see that there's one in there, but it's a little bit light on this. So I'm gonna add one right here. And then the other thing I'm gonna do is the ticket. I'm so excited, I've never been to Vegas. This is gonna be such a party. But so yeah, we got some pre-wild stuff to take care of. And that's gonna wrap out my Monday. Moving into Tuesday, I'm gonna get to work from home, which is crazy cool. So let's go ahead and write work from home. Another thing we'll do is we'll take that blue little house sticker when we place this down and sort of just let that symbolize working from home. And I'm gonna take a little bit of the same washi from earlier. It's a little bit yucky. Okay. Hopefully I don't take any more of the page with me. So I generally work 8 to 4:30. If I can find my Duncan card. Here it is. And so it'll be nice because we have some fun stuff coming up. I'm gonna add in an extra hour just so I can sort of minimize all the time off that I'm taking. You know, I just like to be stingy when it comes to my time off. Are any of you else like that? Let me know, I'm so curious. All right, so we'll do one of these guys here, work from home. Oops. And then we'll take that blue little house that I was talking about earlier. And we'll just stick him right down there. So cute. Okay, then the rest of the day, I'm gonna go ahead and take this blue guy and just put some stuff on here. I'm trying to be pretty frugal with what I bring with me in terms of like minimal stuff, because I know that we're gonna get so much wonderful swag and I wanna fit as much of it as possible. So pack suitcase, pack backpack, and I'm also gonna take one of these little fellas over here and put the suitcase down here. And then my backpack does not resemble this at all, but I will throw him right there. So yeah, I think this will be really fun. I'm really looking forward to all sorts of good stuff. And then on Wednesday, I'm gonna work from home in the morning because, you know, you might as well just take advantage of, my flight doesn't leave until later on in the day. It leaves at 2:55. I always forget how weird it is to write on a sticker that's already on the page. Yeah, so we are flying out of Minneapolis. It's gonna be a total blast. Let's go ahead and take one of these little stickers here that says #AllIn, because you know we are gonna be all in the whole time. So obviously once we land, there'll be the whole rigmarole of getting to our hotel, checking in, all that good stuff. And then, you know, I think we have a reservation for dinner one of the nights, and then we're kind of just gonna roll with it and see what happens. I know that both Emily and Jody have been to Vegas before, so I'm kind of gonna rely on their expert knowledge to sort of fill me in. But before we go any further here, let's take some of this color blue, and you know what, we'll do this purple. This is the Erin Condren paper tape that came with the seasonal surprise box back in, I think it was the spring, right? Oh my goodness, time flies by. I have a video on it somewhere. It's around. I will link to it somewhere off of this video. And so for me, I want to put in that I'm working from home because I want to get all the things done. So we're just going to write that again. And then the beauty of living in Minneapolis is that I get to take the light rail to the airport because I live right down the street. So that will be really handy for me. Just jump on the train, don't even have to worry about parking a car because it can be so expensive. So, and the beauty of us getting back really early on Sunday is that I can take it back too. So I'm going to leave the next couple of sections kind of blank. I'm going to throw down something here with the Go Wild Las Vegas thing just in the middle of all of it because you might as well. I'll do it on this day. But what I'll do is I'll take a picture on Instagram. If you don't follow me over there already, it's @AmanWithThePlans. And I will just add all the fun little things here right in, who I get to see, who I get to hang out with. Maybe even have people sign stuff. I have no idea. But I just want to make sure that I have all of these things filled in that I do, so like buy all the things. Make planner friends, that'll be a fun one. But I really want to leave this to be part of the way that we make the memories and look through all of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add our flight tracker for the way home. And so our flight is at super early, and it's at 7:30 a.m. I know, super early. And we're going from Las Vegas back to Minneapolis. So all in all, it will be a really fun weekend, but it'll be sad when it's over, I'm not gonna lie. The other thing I'm gonna do is also just take this little flag here and just layer over this the time to go home. It'll be sad, but you know what? I also think I'll be nice and tired from the long weekend, so I think it's totally worth it. But, oh here, this is the one that I was talking about. It says pack bags. See, this is why I should look before I put these things down. Let's move this over. And we'll just kind of throw him over here. That's what we'll do. Lift him up. Okay, so I went ahead and filled in some of the playoff stickers that I got from JT Creations. They were super kind enough to send me some of these stickers for me to check out, and they are colored in the New York Islander colors, which yes, technically clash with the Go Wild stuff, but you know what? So what? I don't care. So this is May 1st. They also play on May 3rd. They're down 2-0 in the series, but hoping they can get a win, so I'll put the W's in there when they do, because I'm a faithful fan that way. But overall, I'm really loving the way that this looks right now. I want to make sure that we go ahead and do the sidebar, and then we can wrap this week up for now, and there'll be an update when I get back from Go Wild. We're going to be doing some vlogging, Jody and Emily and myself. So stay tuned for those. They'll be really fun to see. So let's go ahead and put this week down, and I will we'll do one of these pink fellas. So I'm curious to know sort of what everybody does with their downtime. I haven't planned any crazy excursions, although I've seen some of the ones that people are doing and they're super cool. I'm gonna write, these are the Papermate Flairs. So packing, super important. I'm always a last minute packer, so I wanna make sure that I get all this done. Laundry. I'm gonna go ahead and make lists and make sure I have everything that I need, so I'll be doing those eventually at some point. And then I want to make sure that all of my work is ironed out, so get that done by Wednesday. So work all set. And then the last thing I want to do is just make sure that I have YouTube content all loaded for you guys for this week. I know I've been a little bit lax on the content, but those are sort of the big ticket items that I have going on for the week. Obviously, we'll be able to add some more. What I'm also going to do is just take these stickers over here and just kind of do something with like favorite thing or something, like my favorite Go Wild moment or something like that, because I want to be sure that I can talk through all of these things. So I'm just going to skip a space here and just write. Yeah, so as I mentioned, this will be sort of a nice little place for me to leave all my fun memories. So I really can't wait to meet all of you when I'm down there. If you will be in attendance, make sure you come and say hi and give you a nice high five and whatever. So I'll leave some space over there. And then the last thing that I usually do, which might be a little bit harder this week, are my habit trackers down here. I haven't decided if I'm gonna bring my workout gear, like my running shoes and gym shorts. I might, we'll see. And the other thing that I usually track, which is going to be even more challenging, is a no spend. There's lots of spending involved. I did buy some snacks, so hopefully I can eat some of my meals on the cheap, but that also means I should be cheap earlier in the week, so like today I didn't spend any money, and hopefully tomorrow I stay pretty cheap too. So we'll add workout over here. That'd be helpful if you could see that, sorry. And then the last thing I want to do is make sure I have something to read on the plane, and just write plane book. And currently I just started reading something called Rocket Fuel. It's all about being a project manager integrator, how you can really work in my side hustle business, which you can see is there's not a lot written on here for that, but we'll see what ends up happening. And then last but certainly not least, I'm gonna open us back up, zoom out, and just take one final look at this spread, because it's gonna be quite a week and I'm looking forward to documenting it all and meeting as many of you as possible. So that about wraps up this week in my planner for now. We will go ahead and check back and see all of this later on. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't yet subscribed and you made it all the way to the end, you should go and hit that red subscribe button so that you can see all of my content in your newsfeed on YouTube as soon as it's published. I do make new videos every Monday and Thursday. You can find me over on IG at A Man With The Plans and on Facebook at A Man With The Plans. And until next time, bye planner friends, and it's time to go wild. Woo! See you later.